Welcome to Family Time. I'm Naoto and this is my brother Shin. We are the Ichiyo brothers, also known as the Joe brothers.
In today's video, I would like to talk about the incident where Koji hit the Ferrari against a tree. Please bear with me.
When you say he hit a tree, what does that mean? But that's not good, right? Are you saying he ran away?
That's the point, isn't it?
That's what's being talked about the most. That's how I understand it, you know. If it's an accident, that's fine. But dodging responsibility, that's not okay.
The suspicion of hit and run was written in the news, right? That's right.
Does it really not matter either way?
Somehow, a rich person is splurging on Ferraris.
No, that's the wrong topic for this channel. Anyway, I'll bring up any topic I want here. It's all good, right?
I say.
That's what I thought.
It's normal if you don't raise it, isn't it?
I just thought it was the worst to post an apology video from there. I just saw that and thought I should shoot a video or something. But the incident that I thought about when I heard that main video was surprisingly a previous incident, you know, something around December last year, right? Something happened around December. There was a topic about sending documents and money around then, right? That's interesting.
I say. So what does that mean?
You've never been on the news, have you? Someone is saying it's a bad thing that it was processed and sent for inspection in a few months and made the news. The processed item was deemed bad during inspection, according to news reports.
They're saying it made the news.
That's the case, isn't it? There's no other way. You know, the police have been constantly working on it, selecting the job.
The workers too.
They've been working on it. And suddenly it became a rush delivery, and it was on the news. That's what it's like.
It's interesting, isn't it?
So there's something like that, huh?
That's usually the case, right?
Various intentions.
This, in a sense.
This outcome is somewhat mysterious, isn't it?
What?
Why didn't you call the police? Or rather, why did you leave the scene?
Well, according to the apology video of the construction, well, it's cold.
What?
Ah, the locker.
Locker. Went to call a car.
I mean,
he said he went to the office because there were documents there, but he said something suspicious, so there's a part of me that can't believe it. I can understand what player Komori is saying. If something happens to that person, immediately call the police. It's a personal accident, so you likely thought it was okay not to call. Yeah, that's right. Moreover, it's my own car. I was contemplating what to do and how to repair it. I can understand, but still.
I can understand your thinking, but it's not good. You really should call the police right away.
I see.
That's tough, isn't it?
It's surprising that everyone says they don't drink and drive, but it's not uncommon. Called by the police. Told to come in and then come in. The inspection drug. Inspection. After testing for alcohol and blowing into it, I wonder if I hadn't been drinking and driving, or if it was called several hours later, or if I had just been drinking a little because there was none, or if it was several hours later, I wouldn't be found.
It's possible to say that it's not an inspection.
It's possible to say that there's a possibility, or that there was something bad in the car and it went into hiding.
Not at all. Those two, right?
Nakatada. Saying you went to call a tow truck or something. You can't believe it, can you?
What happened?
It's the end after all. Everyone must be thinking, if I do that, I can't escape, right? It's a strange feeling, isn't it?
Logically, it's not there, right? It's like saying, I escaped because it wasn't there. When you say I left, it's because there's something bad, right? I think it's a way of thinking that says I left because there's something bad.
That's right.
I think so.
You can only think of two things, right? Either you did something bad, drove drunk, or drove while drinking. That's it, right? First of all, I don't believe in the apology video of the athlete Dalma Koji. I mean, I can't believe it either. That's right. If it were me, I would just call the police normally. The police can call various things like a tow truck, right? If I didn't know the contact for a tow truck, I would call the police first. That's right, isn't it? First of all, something like Almighty. They can do it, right? Because it's certain. I am the police. I don't know anything. I'll even call the police. Yo, one. It's just a gold license, though.
That's right.
I don't drive much, so I got a gold license. So thank you for your congratulations. It's not a big deal, but it's a proof of no violations or accidents. Well, it's just something I can be proud of.
It means I'm good at driving, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, sure.
Got-
Well, it doesn't seem to be running at all. Which way is it? Well, in the end, if it's running, it's everyone. Sometimes I violate the speed limit.
However,
But I don't do it. There are also people who talk on the phone with their mobiles. So doing what you can't do is like everyone driving a car. That's why... What is that? I don't understand much of it, but it was about a tennis player's apology video. But let's translate it. In the end, if you believe 100%, you can understand.
so
If you believe in that weekend story, thinking that there was no need to call because it was one person's thing, and if it was an accident with another person who didn't call the police for a stupid reason, you can understand. I just don't fit in no matter what I do, you know? I don't understand the reason, and no one knows at this point, so we can say a lot of things, but no one knows the truth. Now, the story is that it's being processed and sent from there now. That's right. This is a long process of being sent for processing, and then it was like this afterwards. The official story comes out. Most likely. I wonder what it will be like. I don't know what will happen, but anyway. The one who enjoys it the most is Ren Hiramoto, right? Ren Hiramoto. One from Ren Hiramoto who enjoys it the most. I saw it. That's what it is. My impression was yesterday's accident. It felt like saying that's what it was.
that's right, impressionistically.
It was interesting to say that it wasn't like that at all, and I wonder if the truth will come out later. I don't know. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but it's an official story. Lee comes out, so let's drink. If the police say it wasn't due to driving, then it must be true, right?
Well, that's true. White.
Saying that it's white, even if I drank it, it's like, ooh, it didn't feel like that. So, yeah, I guess you hit it. I'm going over there. Didn't a champion named John Jones do the same thing? In fact, he just ran away.
It was a hit and run, but the perpetrator fled the scene. He ran away immediately, didn't he?
What was the situation? Was it a coin? That's the doubt. I don't understand the story.
But still,
It's just that it ends with a doubt, so there's that too. When he was caught by the police, either he had cocaine on him or he was drunk. I think so. It wasn't in the huff.
remember that.
Whether it's cocaine or alcohol, I don't remember, but I ran away immediately. So there is something to be said for people who are doing something risky, saying that if something happens, they will run away.
Because it exists?
Even though it's like that, I was talking to a taxi driver recently, and that taxi driver has been accident-free for 20 years, which is amazing and excellent, but he had an accident once. It was a pretty serious accident where he hit someone and caused major injuries, but in the end, the victim didn't sue.
Or rather, if it was a situation where he said it wasn't his fault, it would be terrible. But the first thing I thought of when an earthquake disaster occurred was, oh no, I have to escape. Driver. After a few seconds, I realized it was hopeless. I thought I should call the police. What that taxi driver was saying was that he had caused a personal injury accident, and he wanted to flee the scene immediately. The first thing that comes to mind is, what is that? The first thing. He repeatedly said, I have to run, and would flee in a panic, claiming he understood people's feelings.
But, you know...
I heard a story that he called the police. I never thought about it that way, but well. But I was kind of panicking, thinking maybe I should run away. To some extent, you know. Moreover, being in a state where you can't make a logical judgment because you're so scared of Ferraris.
I think it's possible.
Isn't it, Kouji?
If it's too much, let's have Koji take over. I considered running away, but I won't share the details as it's an irresponsible tale. I'm just saying, though. But, you know, hiding the drugs is a bit different, isn't it? On the contrary, I think everyone would believe it if you said you panicked and ran away. But this victim's story is suspicious to everyone, isn't it? If so, that beaten up, strong image will be gone, won't it?
It's a shame, isn't it?
Wow, that's a joke, but...
Well, anyway.
But that's how it is, right? I thought I'd panic and run away.
Well, just a bit cool.
Don't say it's bad.
Even though it is.
The deterioration story is pretty bad too, I think.
But, well,
Everyone probably thinks differently, right?
it's interesting, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I said I panicked and ran away. I wonder what the reaction would be. That might be more interesting.
Well, I guess it's something like that, right?
That too.
There are people who say they can't believe it, but yes, there are. So, there are many people who want to experience a taxi drive with background music.
If so,
Such comments are also included. Yeah, that's definitely true. I can understand it somehow, though I don't know how it got worse.
Story.
Can it be trusted more?
that's right. I've said quite a bit that it's because it's midwinter. Because it was cold. I wanted to stay in that place. I wonder what it was like.
Well, I wonder what it's like, huh?
What do you mean by that? You didn't include the final apology video at the very end, did you? Well, it can't be helped.
I forgive you. You're saying something like that. It doesn't feel like you're apologizing at all.
I'm not driving anymore, so I guess that's fine. That's how I feel about myself.
Because I'm punishing myself already.
Just shut up. Feeling.
That's when I got involved in promoting that book.
I thought it was the worst to promote at the very end. It's the worst.
That's right.
Doesn't it mean you didn't think you did anything bad at all in the end?
Well, that's true, isn't it?
If it really happened, that's how it is. Even for the staff promoting it and the Kobiro player, that's the end result.
Well, that's how it is. So everyone...
Because it's boring or something. It feels like saying something and shooting a video. No, something. It feels like saying it's the worst.
Cool.
I mean, I'm being watched from above, but if I'm going to make an apology video, I should apologize first. If I think I should stop making videos, it's not a joke or anything. I don't know if I'm just messing around or not, but I don't hit other people.
なわけや。
あ。
石何がそんなに悪いの？
Apologizing in that way, that feeling of doing it anyway. What could it be, Laya?
したよね、そういう。
Impression.
だよね。
Quite a bit, right? I was doing it in a light-hearted way, and it felt light. It's a story that I can't believe, saying, explain why you ran away, and then running away, leaving and saying, I left. Overall, I thought, what is this video?
The apologies? Not an apology, but a real promotion. The story too.
I can't believe it. What is this?
What's this?
Is this some kind of joke?
Well, it's not really an interesting story, though.
That's right.
Hi.
The luxury car is...
What protects?
You said something about fixing something in the insurance, right? That definitely. It's better to have insurance. That's what you said, right?
It's a strange video, isn't it? Not yet. There's still damage left, isn't there?
Nef. I don't know that one.
Well, anyway, I definitely thought I'd promote the final book, you know.
It's a bit interesting, isn't it? Someone from the construction staff seems to be reading the room a bit, so let's just stop that for a bit. Let's promote it in the next video.
You should say it.
In the end, only the editor is there.
Wait. Say it clearly.
It's okay to raise it up to this point.
Whose idea was it?
I wonder how it will turn out, huh? Well, that's not good.
I wonder who thought of this apology video.
Because a lot of people are going to see it. It's a book to be published.
Let's also promote the book, because no one is going to buy that book. While saying that, everyone, please try it.
Please give it a try.
The factory's apology video is very repetitive.
Like this.
Promote in the series of videos. As a person, I'm already unbearable. What am I doing?
This is blueberry yogurt protein. This...
It's really delicious. Today's a flower.
Mr. Flash came to the studio and everyone loved the amazing Mr. Flash.
Like,
you say you like it, but it's not just about liking it. It's about becoming a professional, right? It's recommended that everyone check the description box. It's not an apology video because I didn't do anything wrong. If I really did something bad and made an apology video, I wouldn't use it to promote A.
Well, it's not that I hate bias. It's just that bias is bias.
I see.
I just don't like the selling side.
Like this.
Promoting my own book at this point will give a bad impression of my book, right? On the contrary, is this the right timing? Even if I say it on the day of the book release, I should have changed it. Oh, no, I don't understand yet. I don't know if it's out yet. I think we should release the incident that was caused because the timing is all bad. I understand various conditions.
But I suppose adding an ad at the end would bring comments from viewers who watched the whole video, right?
Right. I see.
How many times do I have to say it, Ren Hiramoto?
I don't quite understand what's going on, but it seems like a bit of a mess. Anyway, I'd like to hear everyone's opinions. What did player Koji do? Why did he leave? It's all so confusing.
I'd like to hear the reasoning, wouldn't you?
Ferrari, or rather, I think everyone was surprised to see this happen after hitting the tree. I think everyone was taken aback.
I can't stand it.
Let's get to the point.
Where is it?
Say,
There were people there too.
Not there. I guess
who said it's okay? Who said it's okay?
I haven't said anything. Because you're stubborn.
So,
Believe in Koha-chan?
Say-
Because it's impossible to not believe in her. No emperor.
No.
In various ways.
There's no help either. Even myself
he's not there.
When George is there,
is
Rizuro,
it's a plan. But it's okay.
even in a dream, surely anyone can have an accident. Are you saying that everyone did something bad?
Even if you've done something wrong, it's not like you've been caught, right? The police have nothing on you. Are you trying to hide your wrongdoing? Is that what people are saying?
That's what it means, right?
But if there's an accident, you should call the police first. That's obvious.
Of course. That's what I'm saying. It's
Quite a rule, isn't it?
that's what they tell you when you get your license. First, call the police to a certain extent. For example, me.
Even if I slip normally, no matter what accident, always call the police first. Seriously. First call the police. Then if it's about lending my car to insurance, definitely don't call the police.
I think so. Really?
But I should call the police. If you burn into the guardrail, it's over, you know. When you damage or break public property.
But surely the car is damaging something in the end when it gets into an accident. So I think there are people who say that the police really shouldn't be called. Just a little bit of absorption, right? Burning and hitting a tree, Ferrari, there are people who leave it, right?
Bad. Change to call the inferior.
That's right, calling the police is
Isn't it?
That's up.
It was about that much.
It's my car. If it gets too bad, you call the police, right? Well, I learned a good lesson here.
If you don't leave, I'll call the police.
Please call me. It's not what you think. Everyone will tease me about this from the very beginning.
That's famous. It's Nitatsumi, right?
Gus.
Some rich person somewhere must have bumped into a Ferrari and caused this, even though it's not a big deal.
Synthesis. Because it's a gladiator's job.
They said on the news that I'm a mixed martial artist. I'm not just a kickboxer.
Did you last practice mixed martial arts?
It's Ashizawa, right?
I see.
The last one is blockout boxing.
Because it's a television show, it's entertainment.
A combat skill entertainer. That's the feeling, right?
So, it's like a video saying that his job was an accident, a fight. I mean, we've been cast and upgraded, and I really want to hear everyone's opinions.
Because I want to hear everyone's opinions.
I had a place to say that too.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Please leave a comment. Thanks.
Subscribe to that channel. Hit the like button. Nice, right? Hit that button too. Let's meet again. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching.